Hi everyone, today I'm going to be going over Nathan products. So this upcoming booking season, which will end right about 2/10, so you'll have till 2/10 to get orders in, we'll be shipping 8/1, so that is the fall and winter season for Nathan. They make it really easy on us because fall and winter is just, reflectivity and, to see and to be seen, so they're active lighting and then they're passive lighting. And then the summer is obviously, it's going to be handheld water bottles. It's going to be packs, so all hydration products then. So I will go over product, and then afterwards we'll look a little bit at this season's program. So up first is the Terrifier 300 hand torch. That is a 300 lumen LED, and it's powered by two AA batteries, which we like because it gives us a little longer burn time, especially for the handheld flashlights. So it has three settings, just one button there that you press and hold to get on, and then press each time additional time to run through those settings. The first setting is high and will last for 9 hours. The next setting would be medium and lasts for 24 hours, and the lower setting lasts for 40 hours. So pretty nice burn time out of a handheld. Another nice little feature is on this back here. You just pop that down, and that's a whistle. So this is a great light for the trails, obviously. Especially because of that whistle, nice long burn time. So if you're going to have a longer trip, I would recommend a battery-powered handheld instead of a rechargeable. Up next is the Terrifier 400 hand torch, and so that is a little different in the fact that it does have a 400 lumen LED up front, so a little brighter. It also has an 8 lumen red strobe in the back. So this is a light that we kind of envision being used, in the city. It's not so much a trail light because you do have that light in the back. So as you're running maybe on the side of the road, you have visual to where you're going and to oncoming traffic, and then you also have a nice active light in the back for traffic or vehicles, anyone coming from behind you. This is rechargeable, so it's not battery powered. But it's really nice. You don't have to replace the batteries. You can just throw it on a charge, and then it has pretty nice burn time as well. So on the low setting, and that's with the light going and the strobe going, it's 12 hours. So still pretty nice burn time. Then it has two lower settings at 6 and 5 hours. So brightest setting, you'll have all the LED you want, and you'll have your strobe on the back, and you'll still get 5 hours of burn time. Another new product this season is the Hypernight Orb. And so this is it's another attachable strobe light that you can attach anywhere on your body, and it's an active light. It has quite a few settings, so you can see you just press and hold, and you're going to get a ton of lumens. So that's one of the reasons we brought this into play. We have our standard strobe light, which is an 8 lumen light, and this is going to be a 16 lumen light, so twice as much light. So if you want a little more action, a little more availability to be seen, this is something I'd recommend. We've also updated all the strobe lights in our assortment, and so now they're going to actually have these 3 different individual LEDs that are all going to be 8 lumen. And so you can see you have a ton of different settings, so you can have them all blinking, press it again, and they kind of bounce back and forth. So it actually allows us to have quite a bit more burn time. So on the strobe setting like this, you'll get over 110 hours of burn time. But other than that, other than the lighting themselves, it's going to be the same style of clip and same style strobe. Just a quick little update to our pretty popular strobe light. Also new this season is our Vibe reflective vest. So this is going to be a little different than our streak vest that we have as well, and it's just going to be the straps. It's going to be just as much or more as the streak in terms of reflectivity, because the entire strap, all of the straps are going to be reflective, so you have nice 360 degree reflectivity, and it's not as much material. So during those summer months when you want reflectivity, you want to be able to wear it because it's easy, but you don't want something that is going to add a whole nother layer to your wardrobe. Then you can throw this on and stay safe, and not be any warmer than you have to be. Our last update for Nathan Fall Winter 19 is our Hypernight collection. So these are pretty cool wearable reflectivity that's not overly specific to like night running. A lot of our reflective products you wouldn't think to wear during the day, although it might be helpful. These are things that you'd wear anytime and have an added benefit of them being reflective. So it's not the only story that they are reflective. So up first we have gloves. So a Hypernight glove, fairly light. That's good to about 30 degrees Celsius. And then we also have that mitten adapter. You just flip it over right there. You're gonna have the reflectivity on the back, and that gets you an extra 10 degrees, so good to about 20 degrees Celsius. Then we are gonna have a headband collection, actually. So 2 different style headbands. I think these are gonna be probably 2 of the best-selling items in the lineup. Just really nice, slick headbands. This smaller one is gonna be a little lighter fabric, and this bigger one is gonna be a little heavier. Again, you have a 30-degree play and you have a 20-degree play, kind of like that. We do have some headwear as well. So we're gonna have a reflective beanie and then a reflective bucket hat. So the bucket's just gonna come a little lower than the beanie, and it's come in a couple of different cool colors. And then lastly, we're gonna have a trucker hat and a running hat. Both sweet products, both things that I think could do well. They've done a really cool, taken the NASA sort of logo and added Nathan to it, and it's all kind of this galactic theme to it, which is pretty cool. All of the Hypernight collection, it will come in a shipper, and so that is its own POP box, and you'll get a little extra discount on that as well. So something to look into there. Lastly, I wanted to talk about our programs that we have available for this upcoming season. So below this video, there will be a one-pager that specifies each different bracket that we offer. So I think it's bronze through platinum. And each will have some stipulations on what volume each store would hit, and then under that is what discount you'll receive. We do have, I think it's the next page under it, is our kickers, or it might be on the same page. But our kickers basically are added discount dollars that you'll receive for the entire season. So let's say you qualify for the silver, and then you also book one of the Hypernight shippers, so that full POP pack. That will make 2 additional % available for you the entire season. So all season you'll receive an additional 2% off because you booked that Hypernight shipper. And then there's a second kicker, and that is if you book our reflective lace shipper. So that's a whole set of reflective laces. I think that's a pretty easy sell for True Run Specialty. And then you have to ship the candy jar as well. That's a nice ad for just sitting on the side of the counter. So if you ship all 3 of those things, you'll get an additional 4%, not just on what you book here today, but what you ship the entire season. And that's what our program looks like moving forward. I've also included a picture of that Hypernight shipper, so you can see that as well. And then under this video, there will be a catalog. There'll be a recommended order, an order form. I've included a recommended order that just has winter product, and then I have included one that has a little bit of summer product too, but it's going to be all the insulated packs, insulated handhelds, things like that. So really just our core. So we have just core winter products, and then we have kind of they're both light orders. The second one's just core product throughout Nathan, both seasons, you could say. Thanks for staying tuned. Any questions, send them my way, and I'm happy to help, and have a great day.